Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Real America's Boys News. How's everybody doing? Thank you, and thank you for joining in. First and foremost, can you guys hear me? I would like to ask the audience if you guys can hear me. That will be extremely important. If you type yes right there at the comments, it will help a lot. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? If you type yes, I will completely appreciate it. If you guys can tell me if you can hear me. Yes, okay. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Real America's Boys News. Today is 27th of February. The year is 2025. And today we are located in this part that is called Nido de las Águilas. It is better known as Eagle's Nest. This was one of the most dangerous places for trafficking of humans and migrants between the limitations of Mexico and the United States in Tijuana, Mexico. We were here back in 2019. Just recently, the National Guard has deployed of Mexico an operation to stop the illegal migration into this particular place. Now, let me show you right here, where am I located? This is a big open border gap. As you see right here, this is where the wall ends. This is a big open border gap right there. You see where the end of the wall right there, it is on this side. It ends right there. It starts right there and it ends right there. So this is a huge open border gap. You're also going to see right there a border patrol right there on the top. I don't know if you guys see it, but it's a border patrol right there on the top. You see it right there on top of the mountain. Right there on top of the mountain. Now, what is going on? Right, if you guys can see on this side, these white tarps, these white the basic white camps right there, those white tarps that you see all the way to the back, that is the National Guard of Mexico securing this particular place. That it was extremely insecure back in 2019. Ben Berquam and myself, we came down here. It was extremely dangerous. As a matter of fact, we were doing a live hit for the network right there. And the National Guard has deployed several National Guardsmen to this particular place because of the enormous trafficking and illicit trafficking into the United States of America. Let me flip the camera so I can say hello to you guys and explain what we have found, exactly how's everything, exactly what we have found in the past, passports and all kinds of debris that we have seen. Let me just flip the camera right here, front camera. There we go. So everybody doing, thank you so much for joining in. So we are at the limitations between Mexico and the United States. Actually, if I step over here, I'm in United States territory. One step. Let me take just one step. One little step right there. One little step. I'm in the United States of America. Let us get an In-N-Out burger right now. So it tells you what kind of trafficking was occurring on this particular place before Donald Trump came into office. Now, as we have been here, we have seen activity in terms to security, of the authorities of the United States of America. 2 choppers have flown by consistently onto this area. You see a Border Patrol agent standing all the way to the right. You see also National Guardsmen walking right here, directing themselves to us. But the most aggravating thing about it is that under the Biden administration, there was an enormous trafficking that it was occurring. And one of the things that it was evidence, and it's clear evidence, it is the trafficking of Turkey people. Right here, a passport of people from Turkey. Also, a passport from people from the India that you can actually see. So this tells you the enormous activity of and crossing illegally through this particular place. It tells you the massive activity that it was occurring to this open border gap. And actually, you can see all the way to the back. You see Border Patrol right there being active. ¿Qué onda con este vato, güey? Viene corriendo, ¿ah? Graba. Graba, 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 graba. No sé, pero ahí viene para acá. There's some activity right here. We see something happening right here that is, I don't know what's going on. There was a guy running through this place. We got a Mexican National Guardsman coming over here. And I think that is a Mexican National Guardsman. Yeah, he's coming to see us. Let me see what he wants. Ah, caray. Pero pues usted me dijo que acá de este lado sí. Hasta donde está la calle. Ah, ok. Bueno, pues pensamos que de este lado sí. Pensé que de este lado sí, jefe. Bueno, está muy bien. Nos pasamos a retirar. No se preocupe. No se preocupe, ya nos vamos. So apparently we cannot be here. This is a National Guardsman that is secured the area. No está bien, no te preocupes. Sí, ya nos vamos. Sí. It's a National Guardsman that just told us that we need to leave the area. It is so secure. Look how aggravating this is. Look how aggravating this is. They came running over here to tell us that they got alerted. Güey, hijo de su madre, me caí, güey. Mándame. Ya nos vamos. Pues ya vamos para allá. Espéreme. No puedo correr. This National Guardsman came over here, and it is, look how aggravated I felt right there. I'm sorry about that, audience. Just told us that we needed to leave immediately. This is how dangerous it is. They're trying to secure the area. And they just told them that we cannot be here. So it's a good thing. Let me tell you why it's a good thing. Because basically it's telling you that the National Guard is doing their job of Mexico. They're actually not allowing nobody to be right here. That is good. You know, this open border gap, which tells you that, you know, it gives you the glimpse and the understanding that they're actually trying to do something about it. And they were alerted also by the Border Patrol of the United States, as we are actually leaving right now, to this area. So it's good. In a way, I fell down right there. I apologize for that. Slippery. It was we're in a mountain. You know, and this is the community. This is the dangerous spot. This is a dangerous spot of a community that it was, you know, a place that it was extremely dangerous, operated by the cartel, you know, operated by the organized crime. It tells you the level of violence and insecurity that it can actually give you an understanding that, you know, it's how they were operating massively to this open border gap. It just tells you how big it was back in the day when Biden was president. Now it is, look how actively the Border Patrol and the National Guard are working together, National Guard of Mexico working together, actually doing their job. And particularly trying to, well, secure every area and every spot that is dangerous to cross illegally into the United States of America. You actually see another National Guard unit over there in the top that is trying to go and secure the area. So I wanted to give you guys this live feed and bring you guys the reality and truth of the news, which, you know, it is good. Now the National Guardsmen of Mexico protecting this community and protecting the open border gap. But ultimately, the most important thing is that working together with the authorities of the United States of America, which tells you that is a great, great asset right now to stop the illegal migration into the United States. God bless you all. Stay safe. Like we always say, God's plan, it is our mission.